Why would you drop everything to explore a city like Omaha, Nebraska? Maybe it's curiosity, the urge to stroll through historic neighborhoods, discover vibrant local art, or catch live jazz drifting from a tucked-away bar. Maybe it's the promise of indulgence, like sinking your teeth into a legendary steak or watching the sun set over the Missouri River with nowhere else to be. Or maybe travel is just our favorite way to find the stories that make us feel more alive. Whatever it is, stick around. Omaha just might answer the why you didn't even know you were asking. To move through Omaha with purpose and frugality, we begin with a Metro Transit 3-day pass for $15, opening up the city's historic streets and quiet corners from a bus window seat. Our stay is at Hotel Deco, a restored 1930s Art Deco landmark where style meets modestly behind vintage woodwork and velvet chairs. At $85 per night, this downtown base wraps us in soft sheets and the hush of a building with stories. 3 nights at $255, and we are grounded not in luxury but in a space that feels deliberately chosen and quietly lived in. The first day begins with breakfast at Hardy Coffee Co., a local roaster known for its quiet ambiance and brick and glass charm, where we spend around $15. From there, we step into the Old Market District, Omaha's historic warehouse quarter turned cobblestone gallery. With brick alleys, cast iron fire escapes, and soft street music, the morning moves slowly. By noon, we head into the Durham Museum, where $15 opens doors to exhibits inside a preserved Union Station that still carries the weight of departure boards and train whistles. Lunch follows a kitchen table known for its slow food and community warmth, where we spend approximately $25. The afternoon leads us to Jean Leahy Mall, a riverfront green space with sculptural gardens and reflection pools. We close the day with dinner at Block 16, a local standby for inventive comfort, spending around $30. Day 2 starts softly, with breakfast at Spielbound Board Game Cafe, a quirky midtown spot known for mismatched mugs and a wall of games, where we spend around $20. Our morning unfolds at the Joslin Castle, a 1903 Scottish baronial mansion surrounded by sloping lawns and stone towers. For $17, we tour stained glass halls and hand-carved staircases that whisper old money elegance. Lunch follows at Lisa's Radial Cafe, an Omaha staple with no-frills flair, where we spend approximately $20. In the afternoon, we visit Made in Omaha, a downtown boutique featuring locally crafted soaps, metal prints, and artisan drinkware. We spend $45 on items that carry the city's spirit home. As sunset falls, we step into the Drover, a wood-paneled steakhouse with cult status, and spend around $40. Our final day wakes gently as we step into Rally Coffee Co., known for its creative brews and warm brick interior, where we spend around $20 easing into the morning. We make our way to Fontanelle Forest, where $15 grants us a full day beneath towering oaks, winding through raised boardwalks, hidden marshes, and the hush of old Nebraska wilderness. Lunch is at Coneflower Creamery, loved for farm-to-scoop flavors and vintage touches, where we spend approximately $25 and let ice cream double as a meal. Our afternoon slows with a quiet visit to Bemis Center for Contemporary Arts, always free, where galleries breathe and walls speak without needing to shout. The trip closes at Bluestone Bar and Grill, a reliably open Omaha tavern known for local favorites, where we spend $35 over dinner. Level 1, Budget Adventurer. Grand total, $592.
Headed out on your next adventure? Don't forget these 10 travel essentials that make every trip smoother. From smart backpacks to portable chargers, noise-canceling headphones to a must-have first aid kit, we've got the ultimate checklist for stress-free travel. Whether you're team budget or VIP, these are the items you'll wish you'd packed. Hit the link now and travel smarter.
For our level-up journey, we rely on Uber and Lyft, the city's most efficient way to stay mobile without sacrificing ease. Over 3 days, $300 covers smooth rides to museums, dinners, and unexpected corners of Omaha that reward spontaneity. Our stay is at the Peregrine Omaha, a modern boutique hotel tucked just steps from downtown's heartbeat. With rooftop views, warm lighting, and rooms layered in sleek comfort, it's a quiet sanctuary above the city's rhythm. At $300 a night, we spend $900 for 3 nights, wrapped in soft linens, local artwork, and a sense that this is exactly where we're supposed to be. The first morning sets the tone. Breakfast is at Early Bird, a bright modern brunch spot known for playful energy and serious coffee. We spend around $35, then head to the Joslin Art Museum, newly reopened and quietly magnificent. Admission is free in 2025, so our entry feels like discovering a hidden sanctuary of Renaissance paintings and bold sculpture. Lunch follows at Via Farina, a stylish Italian eatery known for hand-pulled pasta, where we spend approximately $50. In the afternoon, we visit the Lauritsen Gardens, where $15 grants slow walks through native prairies, rose gardens, and a conservatory that glows in late light. Dinner brings us to Le Bouillon, a downtown bistro blending French classics with Midwestern produce, where we spend $65 to close the day with wine warmth and the satisfying hush of a city settling in. Day 2 leans into wonder. We start with breakfast at Saddle Creek Breakfast Club, a cozy neighborhood spot where the omelets are bold and the vibe stays easy. We spend $30 easing into the day before heading to Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium. $32 for access to one of the best zoos in the world. We walk through the world's largest indoor desert, watch sharks glide through a tunnel of saltwater, and lose time beneath the indoor rainforest canopy as gibbons swing through the branches overhead. For lunch, we head to Plank Seafood Provisions, where we spend $55 on oysters and conversation in a sleek, coastal-style dining room. The afternoon takes us to City Limits, a boutique that feels like a curated attic. Vintage jewelry, handmade ceramics, and indie designs fill our shopping bags for $100. As twilight lands, we dine at Dante, an elegant spot for wood-fired Neapolitan pizza and local wine, closing the night at $70. Day 3 feels like a finale with its sleeves rolled up. Breakfast is at Homegrown Omaha, Blackstone, a downtown spot known for farm-fresh everything and a menu that feels like a handwritten note from someone who cares. We spend $35 easing into the morning. Then it's off to Funplex Water Park and Rides, where $35 grants us a day of joyful chaos. We float the lazy river, race down speed slides, and let carnival rides spin us back into kid mode until the sun pulls sweat from every corner. For lunch, we cool off at Sweet Magnolias, a charming cafe serving up Southern-style sandwiches and fresh salads. We spend $50 over sweet tea and honest food. The afternoon brings us to Landlocked Gallery, a moody little art space where browsing is free but inspiration isn't cheap. We finish our Omaha adventure with dinner at V Mertz, a hidden gem in the old market, where $90 buys us a slow, candlelit meal wrapped in brick walls and quiet. Level 2, level up tier. Grand total, $1,862. No ride shares, no apps, no waiting in the heat. This is Omaha in executive mode. For $10,000, we've secured Omaha Executive Limousine, the city's premier private car service. A chauffeured Cadillac Escalade and full-time concierge keep everything seamless, from velvet rope entrances to last-minute itinerary changes. Our headquarters is Omaha Oasis, a luxury estate with a private pool, hot tub, mini golf, full bar, and game rooms. At $6,000 per night, our 3-night stay totals $18,000. This is where space, style, and complete privacy live in perfect harmony. We start with a private chef breakfast at the Omaha Oasis Estate, where $400 secures a gourmet spread served poolside beneath soft morning light. From there, we head to the Kiewit Luminarium for a private science and art immersion tour, booked at $2,500 with early access and a dedicated guide. For lunch, we take over the VIP alcove at Gather in Omaha, enjoying an elevated tasting experience for $600. In the afternoon, we drift across Lake Zorinsky on a private charter boat, where $1,200 brings champagne, sun, and skyline reflections in silence. We return just in time for our hands-on glassblowing session at Crystal Forge, $1,200 to create molten art with a master artisan. Dinner wraps the day at Au Courant Regional Kitchen, where $900 unlocks a seasonal chef's table steeped in candlelight, flavor, and quiet luxury. The second day opens at Café Postal, where $300 buys us a private breakfast in a restored post office lounge surrounded by marble columns and the scent of espresso. Afterward, we explore the private Joslin Art Collection Reserve, where $2,000 grants us access to archived works and hidden stories, guided by a senior curator. Lunch is at Eau de Lally, a whimsical dining space where $600 brings modern comfort food and quiet refinement. In the afternoon, we indulge in designer shopping at Regency Court, picking up tailored outerwear and artisan watches at Travado and Borsheim's for $2,100. The sun dips low as we head to the Boiler Room, Omaha's sleekest culinary hideaway, where a $950 tasting menu and wine pairing round out the night with warmth and artistry. We begin with breakfast at Table Coffee Co., where $250 grants us exclusive access to the private loft, complete with bespoke service and slow sunrise ambiance. Then, we head to a private behind-the-scenes tour of the Offutt Air Force Base's historic STRATCOM Command Center, where $2,400 covers security clearance, a personal escort, and a rare look into aviation heritage and cutting-edge operations. For lunch, we settle into Lola's, tucked inside the historic Dundee Theater, where $500 buys us a custom menu and creative calm. The afternoon brings a VIP bourbon tasting at Proof, where $600 gets us private pours of limited edition bottles, a guided pairing session, and leather chairs that invite lingering. Dinner ends the journey at Lindsay's, a candlelit riverfront space where $1,100 buys quiet, precision, and a final bite worth remembering. Level 3, VIP Luxury, grand total, $45,600. That wraps our triple-tier adventure through Omaha. From smart budget explorers to indulgent VIPs, we've seen the city 3 ways, each one packed with personality, flavor, and unforgettable moments. Whether you're hopping city buses or gliding through private tastings, Omaha delivers. So, which traveler are you? The budget adventurer, the level-up weekender, or the all-out luxury legend? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. Next up, we're headed somewhere wild. Don't miss it.